Welcome back to Robot Reviews. We have got one of my favourite drivers of the year. I mean, I've been in my bag, so I'm easily swayed.
Right.
But Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool driver, actually. A little different this year. In the past, the Triple Diamond's been considerably smaller. This is a bit smaller, but not as small as it has been in the past ones.
Well, the Triple Diamond used to be kind of like had to special order. It was a tour model, wasn't
Right,
really mainstream.
this is more mainstream this year,
Now they really
which
did
is a
bring
good
in-
idea. And they've learned that, and most of the drivers we've seen have done that too. The small drivers aren't as small as they used to be.
No, no. And this
So-
one's small, but not scary small.
No, not by any means. It's a
Really?
relative deep face too, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
The downside I didn't like is it is a bit fade biased, and that doesn't help me any.
No, well, I did like one of the features here. No top line marking. That just when the ball sits on the ground, sometimes you see it. You know, it looks a little heelwood or toewood, depending on what.
Yeah,
I
sure.
like it just plain like that. Feel was great this year. I love the carbon.
It sounds really good.
Yeah, thick, quiet sounding.
Yep.
And then we got the weights, front and back.
Yep. So
Fun story there.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the year, they put all the weights in the front because they figured tour players, they want lowest spin as possible and, more forgiving and all that stuff. They found that most of the tour players actually put the weight in the back to make it more forgiving because it was so low spin to begin with that adding a little more spin wasn't necessarily a bad thing. So they actually switched in the middle of the year on how they ship these things.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting.
For reference, we tested in the front. I double checked.
You
So
did, yes.
yeah, we had the
Yep.
front weight tested.
Maybe next year we'll have to try that and test it in the back
In the
because
back.
that might change your forgiveness ratings.
It's going to pop out. Well, it's certainly going to change the spin launch, and that's one of the big things here. This was a low spin monster.
Oh, yeah. Probably one of the lowest spin, if not the lowest spin driver out this year.
Yep. But what you do get with this, and which is a trade-off for any low spin driver when you get the CG dragged right up the front there, is it's easier to twist the face offline. So we
Right.
see the dispersion start to widen out.
Right.
But the guys that are hitting this thing shouldn't be hitting it offline as much, so therefore it kind
Yeah.
of negates it.
Right.
Very, very hot off the face. 9.5, one of the hottest drivers. 10.5, one of the hottest drivers, and pretty good forgiveness in terms of toe. It's actually middle.
Yeah.
Middle heel and toe. It's not really a top performer or a bottom performer. It's right in the middle there.
Right.
But this is certainly aimed at the bat player,
Yeah, exactly.
and maybe somebody who hooks the ball.
Right. Not me.
No. I'd like to hook the ball, but I just can't get it done.
Well, you're not helping yourself with this driver,
No, you're right. You're right. I like the look of it. The rep sells a lot of the stuff to me. He's my favourite.
Okay.
But I do love the Callaway product this year. Really, really simple, and good performers. So
And they're all very different, too.
yeah, that's actually a good point with the lines. Some of the driver lines, they kind of not huge separation between this is the 1 model and 2 model, the 3 model.
Right.
This thing's got really 3 different uses.
Right.
Each category does.
You've
something
got this,
different.
which is, not tiny, like it used to be in the past, but smaller. Super low spin, fade biased. You got the middle one, which is adjustable right to left.
Yep.
Probably pretty neutral, actually.
Yep.
Bit bigger, obviously, but not tons bigger than this. And then the X, which is really deep. It's super forgiving, not quite as hot, but really, really forgiving driver. So
Yeah.
there are 3 distinctly different drivers.
And that also makes them powerful. Callaway is also, it was a powerhouse brand when I grew up, then kind of died off a little bit, and now I think it's back.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's been for years now. Yeah, it's done a great job with it. They're golfers now; they get it, and it shows in the product.
Yep.
They've always had great R&D, so they're just and the AI face thing was being big.
The
All the
AI
AI stuff they're doing.
Yeah.
we got some more coming on later this year, which we can't talk about yet, but really cool stuff.
But
So.
that computer stuff is cool, and I think it does
Yep.
give some of an edge in the technology and the understanding, and the engineers that we speak to, they know their stuff inside
Oh, yeah.
out. So
Yep.
it's really good.
So anyway, good review on this one.
Yep. Cheers, Mike.